It's cheap. This is my other auntie's Hoover. This is the Hoover VisionHD 8kg centre dry. Anyway, this is centre dry. Anyway, yep. It's a Fender system. Anyway, it's a Fender system, and the model is VHV680C. Anyway, yep, dry. Anyway. So as you can tell, this dry is an 8kg. So this dry is it's an 8kg dry. Anyway, yep. As you can tell, it's got a few colours loaded now. Anyway, but anyway, it's not that dry yet. Anyway, well, it's almost dry. Anyway, well, I've got to tell, it's not that dry. It's not that dry very much. No, it's not drying very much. Anyway, I did have to pause it. Anyway, I just had to pause the dry. Anyway, yep. Just give me like that light. Anyway. So yeah, as you can tell, this dry is an 8kg, and it's an 8kg dry anyway. But so yeah, as you can tell, this dry is an 8kg, and it's an 8kg dry anyway. But as you can tell, it's got two paddles in it. It's got one paddle. It's got one paddle on the front anyway, and one paddle at the back as well. Anyway. So as you can tell, this dry's got a bit of holes in it. It's got holes in it. As you can tell, this dry's got holes in it anyway. But it's actually got extra bit around here because the dry has an extra bit around anyway. And also it's got this bit around it as well. It's got like a bit of seal around it anyway. Yep. So yeah, this seal just came off I think anyway. But this bit here, it just I think you can see here the seal is starting to come off anyway. The seal is starting to come off anyway. So that's what it's because that's what this bit is used for anyway. The way it's gone to anyway, but. Also, it's got stuck in the filter. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right down there. You can tell anyway. So yeah, as you can tell, this dry is an 8kg. It's an 8kg dry anyway. It's an 8kg dry anyway. Yep. So yeah, as you can tell, this dry is an 8kg. It's 8kg dry anyway. Yep. It's 8kg dry load anyway. Let's put it back anyway. But my dry later on anyway. And also you've got the filter there as well. You've got a fluff over there as well. There's the filter you got there as well. That's the fluff over you got there anyway. So yeah, down there there's the filter, and it's actually a Fender dry. You could tell it's actually a Fender dry anyway. But I'm not going to close it in. I'm just going to leave it open anyway. So anyway, let's just go for the programs. Anyway, go for the programs just quite quickly. Anyway, just going for the program. Just going for the programs anyway. Yeah. So first you got is the bone dry. You got the center program there and the time drying there as well. That's the center program and the time drying there, as you can tell anyway. Yeah. So yeah, first you got there is the bone dry. You got the bone dry cycle there. You got a bone dry cycle there, which you can have delicate anyway. Which you can have delicate dry anyway. Which you can have a delicate dry anyway. Which you can have a delicate dry anyway. Which you can have delicate dry anyway. But on the bone dry anyway. So yeah, which you can have delicate anyway. Which you can have delicate dry. Which you can tell. Which you can have delicate dry anyway. Yeah. So yeah, you've got the bone dry socket there, and that's the bone dry socket which you could dry for colours and everything you could dry anyway. Yep. So that's the centre program you got there anyway. And you've got the extra dry. You got the centre program extra dry. You got extra dry centre program. You got that. That's the extra dry. You got it, which is obviously cotton's dry. Obviously, this is the cotton's dry. As you can tell, it's actually cotton's dry. Anyway. It's the cotton's dry. You can tell. Anyway. This is the cotton's extra dry. Anyway. So yeah, which you can have delicate, which you can have delicate dry on there as well. You can have delicate dry on that anyway. So yeah, on there you can have delicate dry. You can actually have delicate dry anyway. You can have a delicate dry on that anyway. So yeah, you got the extra dry program there as well. You got an extra dry program there as well. So that's your extra dry program you got there as well. The extra dry program you got there. And also you got the cover dry program there as well. You got a cover dry as well. That's the cover dry you got there as well. That's the cover dry you got there. Anyway, you got a cover dry there as well. That's the cover dry you got there. Which you can have delicate dry as well. You can have delicate dry on there as well. Yeah, you can have delicate dry on there as well. You can have delicate dry anyway. You can have delicate dry anyway. But this one means is a filter anyway. This way you get a delicate filter. You can tell anyway. But as you can tell, this dry you do get a delicate filter on there as well anyway. That's a delicate one you got there anyway. That's the delicate option you can have anyway. And you got the iron dry program. Yeah, you've got the iron dry. Got iron dry, obviously, which the dry just can dry is a bit rubbish. You know, but the iron dry is a bit rubbish for the dry anyway, because this makes it a bit more damper. This dry anyway. So you also can have delicate as well. You can have delicate dry on that as well. You can have delicate dry anyway. You can have delicate dry anyway. Yep. So yeah, you got the cotton's iron dry program there as well, and the synthetics dry you got there as well. Anyway, that's the That's the Vegas cover dry. That's the Collins and Vegas cover dry there, and that's the Collins and Vegas iron dry there as well. Anyway, so you got the iron dry there as well. That's the iron dry you got there anyway. And then here you got wall refresh. That's you got the wall finish program there. You got wall finish, but which is obviously refresh dry, which is the wall refresh dry. You only have it, which is the wall refresh dry anyway. So yeah, you can't have delicate drying there as well. You can't have delicate drying on there. You can't have delicate drying anyway. So you can't actually have delicate drying on that. You can't have delicate drying on that anyway. So that's the wall finish drying you got there anyway. Which you can't have delicate drying anyway. And then here you got relaxed. You got the relaxed drying there. You got the relaxed drying there as well. That's relaxed drying you got there. Anyway, that's relaxed drying you got there. That's relaxed drying you got there. But not visual. I'm not very sure what relaxed drying is anyway. I think it's where you dry I think it's the way you dry something and you can dry anyway. I think you can dry from bedding. I think anyway. I think this is where you dry for I don't know when you could dry for. I think it's this way. I think this is where you dry for toys anyway. I think anyway. So yeah, you can't have delicate drying there anyway. I think this way you dry for neck curtains. I think anyway, or cushion covers. I think you could dry anyway. I think that's where you can't be extra dry anyway. And here you got the rapid 40 minutes drying. You got rapid 40 minutes drying. You got that. That's the rapid 40 minutes drying. You got there. So you got the rapid 40 minutes drying. You got that. That's the rapid 40 minutes drying. You got that. That's the rapid 40 minutes drying. You got there. Which you can have delicate drying on there. You can have delicate drying on there as well. You can have delicate drying anyway. You can have delicate drying anyway. Yeah. You can obviously have delicate drying anyway. Yeah. That's a delicate dry you can have anyway. I'm not having me use the rapid 40 minutes drying. I'm not very sure what the rapid 40 drying looks like anyway. But I've already done a bone dry on this today anyway. It's actually the one from that earlier ago, no, the bone dry program anyway. And then we're moving on to the time dry. There, we're moving on to the time dry, which is the high heat and low heat setting. You could do anyway. So you've got 1 hour 50 minutes. You could do. You've got 1 hour 50 minutes, which is the delicate dry you could do anyway. So that's probably high heat. Obviously, that's probably a high heat setting you could do. Which you could dry for bath mat and towels. I think you could do anyway. I think you could dry for bath mats and towels anyway. And then you've got 1 hour 20 minutes drying there. You've got 1 hour 20 minutes drying there. You've got 1 hour 20 minutes which you could dry for towels anyway. Which you could have a delicate drying on that as well. That's probably high heat you could do anyway. You've got 90 minutes drying. You've got 90 minutes drying on there. You can have delicate drying there as well. You can have delicate drying. This is the medium heat you could do. No, that's the medium heat you could do. Anyway, that's the medium heat you could do. That's especially medium heat you could do. That's a medium heat you could do anyway. And you've got a 75 minute drying. You've got a 75 minute drying. You got that. That's a 75 minute drying you got there. So you can have delicate drying on that again as well. So you can have delicate drying anyway. Yep. And also you've got the 60 minute drying as well. You've got a 60 minute drying you could have anyway. You've got the 60 minute drying anyway. So again, you can have delicate dry. You can have delicate dry on that again anyway. Delicate dry anyway. Which you obviously could dry for whites anyway. You could dry for whites anyway on this Hoover anyway. So yeah, that's a 6 minute drying you got there. And then you've got a 45 minute drying. You've got a 45 minutes drying. You got there. That's the 45 minute drying you got there. Which you could dry for delicates as well. Which you could dry for delicates as well anyway. But that's probably almost a medium or low heat anyway. And then also you've got the 30 minutes drying. You've got 30 minutes drying as well, which is also low heat. Which is the low heat you could do this time. I know that's the low heat you could do anyway. 30 minutes is obviously a low heat anyway. Which you also could dry for neck cones as well. Anyway, you could put it on the 30 minute drying anyway. That's probably a low heat you could do. Now that's probably a low heat you could do. So that's a delicate dry you got there. That's a delicate dry. And then also you got and then the last one you got there is the refresh. That's refresh dry. You got that's refresh and dry. Anyway, that's refresh dry. You got that's refresh drying anyway. Yeah, which you can't have delicate anyway. Yeah, you got refresh drying there as well, which is the cool down obviously, which is a cool down stage you could do. Which is actually a cool down stage you could do anyway, or cool tumble you could do anyway on this. And then here you got a delay start there. You got a delay start there. Anyway, that's a delay start you got there. You got 3 hour drying. You got 3 hours, 6 hour, and 9 hour as well. Anyway, because this dries only goes 9 hour anyway. But the Hoover washing machine it goes with 24 hour delay anyway. But this right here it's the same for the Hoover Vision Dynamic washing machine anyway. It's actually the same for the Hoover Vision Dynamic anyway. And behind there you got the vented condenser here as well. That's the condenser heat there as well. That's it, because right there you got the condenser. That's the vented heat you got there. That's the vented heat you got there anyway. So yeah, I'll probably be able to do more drawing with that soon with the Hoover anyway. But there we go, I've got the video straight a bit anyway. Just got this video to straighten up, just to straighten up the video anyway. But it's gone a bit blurry, as you can tell. My video's gone a bit blurry again. There we go, straighten up again. It's gone back blurry, but it's gone back to blurry. So I just had to leave the dry a bit blurry because the dry was a bit blurry anyway. So yeah, because one of my videos is starting to get blurry anyway. So yeah, probably do more drying with that soon with the Hoover anyway, the Hoover dry anyway. And right there you got, that's the Hoover washer there, there's the Hoover washer there, that's the Hoover washer there, Hoover washer's right there anyway. So yep, it's good, bye.